Yi-Yun came to the world of Genshin Impact after experiencing several generations of reincarnation. He wanted to enjoy life. Unexpectedly, exposed by the previous life system. The first Kamen Rider meets the Demon King. The king who controls the past and future. I am a benevolent and benevolent Demon King. Lei Movie. I am honored to appear in Yi-Yun's past life. Funina. I can understand the loneliness of the king when encountering demons. Zhong Li. I only now know what true invincibility is. Otto. Whether it's good or evil, it's not someone else's turn to judge. Feilu Novel Network reminds you that this novel and its characters are purely fictional. If there are any similarities, they are purely coincidental and should not be imitated. 1. First generation. King of encountering demons, seeking flower evaluation tickets. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Taiwan continent. Liyue port. Yi-Yun looked at the exposure screen of his past life in mid-air. This screen can not only be seen in Liyue. All the people can see it in the 6 kingdoms of Mond, Inami, Sumi, Fengdan, Nata, and Jidong. On the screen of the past life, every once in a while, one person is randomly selected to expose their past life. As long as it is exposed, it will become famous all over the world. And Yi-Yun is a reincarnator, and has reincarnated multiple times. Now coming to the Tibet continent, I want to live a leisurely life. There is a man across from him, with a melon seed face, handsome appearance, and fiery eyes. He is Zhong Li. He brewed a cup of tea for Yi-Yun and smiled, "Captain, drink tea. I'm very curious about your past life." Yi-Yun always gives people a very mysterious feeling. Especially those eyes, incredibly deep, making people immerse themselves at a glance. Right now. Ding. A crisp sound came from the screen of the past life, spreading throughout the 7 countries. Previous life exposure system, randomly selected. Extract country. Liyue. Target. Captain of the Memorial Hall, Yi-Yun. Due to the special nature of the selected person, the system urgently needs to be upgraded at this moment. The screen suddenly turns blue. It took a few minutes to recover. The system will be connected to the collapse of the Star Dome Railway world in this moment. The Tibet continent is shaking. I'll go. What kind of person is Yi-Yun? Even the system needs to be upgraded first. And the screen is still blue. It's unprecedented. Do we need to connect to other worlds? Besides our continent, are there any other worlds? I can't believe it. Zhong Li was also shocked and exclaimed in surprise, "Captain, what's going on?" "I'm not sure either." Yi-Yun smiled. He was also surprised. Unexpectedly, in my past life, the system was connected to the world of numbers. System upgrade successful, extraordinary chat group opened. At the same time, in front of the people of the 3 realms, a curtain of light appeared, called the extraordinary chat group. Kiana. Surprisingly, there are other worlds. Funina. It's amazing that so many people suddenly flooded into the chat group. Fu Xian said, "There are so many people. Starry Sky Railway World is here to report. It's nice to meet everyone. March 7th, it's a bit interesting. GZ. Bubble. Qianji. Bubble." After a moment, subtitles appear on the screen. Main character of this episode. Yi-Yun, World. Kamen Rider Z.O, First Age. King of Encountering Demons, key quotes. I accept everything, whether it's good or evil, light or darkness. Since the past cannot be changed, let's start from the present and change the future. Then, fonts appeared on the screen again. There are also several past lives of Tiwa Dalu people that intersect with Yi-Yun's past life. Lei Film's past life. Monthly reading, Neville Wright's former life. Black Worth, Zhong Li's past life. Gates of Mingguang Academy, Shunli Ling Ren's past life. This news has caused the entire continent of Tibet to explode. What? How many people's past lives also appear in Yi Yun's past life? Oh my, before, only one person's past life was exposed, but this time there are multiple people at the same time. It's interesting. Surprisingly, there is a past life of the Goddess of Thunder movies. I'm really looking forward to it. I really want to see how the goddess's past life is. Wow, I have a lucky eye. Her past life must have been very beautiful too. The Aficular Theater. Highest position. Sitting is a handsome and cool-looking man. He was Neville-right, looking at the screen and whispering, I didn't expect my past life to intersect with Yi Yun. He is also a bit curious about his past life. Not far away, a beautiful woman is also staring at the screen. She was Funina, her lips curled up, and she said, I didn't expect your past life to be exposed, but why not me? What a pity. Rice wife. A beautiful woman with a stunning appearance, a cool temperament, and wearing a purple kimono, she is Lei Movie. She looked at the screen in the sky. I am also a bit surprised and looking forward to it. Surprisingly, I was exposed and connected with someone else's past life. Shishing Hall. Zhong Li was also shocked at this moment. Exclaimed in surprise, Captain, do we still have an intersection in our past lives? He didn't expect to have such a fate with Yi Yun. I'm also curious now, what was his past life like? Yi Yun smiled slightly. They not only have an intersection, but their friendship is also not shallow. On screen. Start playing the video. And the first shot. On the entire screen, the light was very dim, and a huge foot slowly walked around. Plus the background music. Audiences from all three worlds are a bit nervous watching. How does this look like a suspenseful horror video? Everyone was instantly attracted and couldn't help but hold their breath. P.S. Can a book continue to be written? First day data is particularly important, and I hope all readers can support me greatly. Seeking flowers, evaluating tickets, collecting, and all data. Add a rule for daily updates, with a minimum of 5 updates per day. 1,000 flowers will receive 1 update, and 50 review votes will receive 1 update. 2. The Extremely Vicious Demon King. You are listening at novel full.audio. Then, move the camera up. A knight wearing armor is starting to appear. Moreover, the head is wrapped in armor, and the face is completely invisible. Everyone has seen this. Everyone is very surprised. What is this situation? It's a bit unusual, so mysterious. Mysterious armored knight. But suddenly he looked up at the camera. Everyone was startled by the gaze. As if staring at them. It's chilling. They all feel that this protagonist is extraordinary now. At this moment, a subtitle appears on the screen. When encountering demons, the king. Everyone also knows that this is Yi Yun's past life. Then, with a twist of the camera. There are many black-clothed people appearing. There are also people riding motorcycles. Let's attack the king of encountering demons together. And when encountering demons, the king just waved his hand lightly. Suddenly, the scene exploded endlessly. Many people were directly killed by the explosion. The flames burst into the sky. Everyone was shocked. I can't help but applaud. So strong. Afterwards. There are many bullets attacking the top of Shi Wang's head. But Shi Wang only moved his hand lightly. All bounce back, the flames are shining everywhere. At this moment, when encountering demons, the king spoke up and said, "You alone cannot defeat me. Do you know why?" Then, he shook it with his right hand. Everyone instantly exploded into ashes. Extraordinary chat group. Funina. Wow, the king is too strong when encountering demons. Fu Xian said, it's really powerful to effortlessly destroy everyone. March 7th, Yi Yun's past life is really amazing, it's so attractive. I really want to know what happened next. Even Novelette was shocked at the moment. You deserve to be called the king of encountering demons. Otto enjoyed watching it. This fits his concept perfectly. He just wants to become such a powerful villain. Then, the playback pauses. The screen rotates. A stunning woman dressed in white clothes with a cool temperament. He spoke up and said, "This is you in 50 years, the extremely evil demon king." A handsome-looking boy with a surprised expression said, "Am I the demon king?" He couldn't believe it. How could he become a poor and ferocious demon king? Then, next to the beautiful woman, a small line appeared. Moon reading. Extraordinary chat group. Wow, the goddess has appeared. Her past life was still so beautiful and elegant. I really like it, it's so beautiful. Funina. Humph, why am I not in this world? I'm so sad. Yeo Shinko. I really envy Lei Movies. Hu Tao. I didn't expect that Yi Yun's past life was actually a super demon king. Otto. If a man is like that, he should become a demon king, without any constraints, do whatever he wants. Fu Xian said, however, it seems that the current Changpan Zhuang Wu doesn't look like that kind of demon king. Kiana. It looks quite kind and doesn't look like a bad person at all. On the way to Forest of Light High School. A classmate of Zhuang Wu asked, "Zhuang Wu, I heard about your application for college. Have you really said you want to be a king?" Zhuang Wu nodded. Only children would say things like, "king." After careful consideration, I realized that I only wanted to be the king. Wake up. The classmate shook his head and said, "Let's go." He also thinks that Zhuang Wu is really a mediocre person. And not far behind Zhuang Wu. But a tall red armored creature appeared. After a moment. It's on Zhuang Wu's way to school. Suddenly, a handsome boy's face turned cold and he said, "Finally found you, the king of encountering demons." A line of subtitles appears next to it. Gates of Mingguang Academy, extraordinary chat groups. Ko Qing said, "Wow, the Rock King Emperor has appeared, so handsome." Lisa. However, why does he seem unfriendly to the Demon King? Ko Qing said, "Yes, it feels like we need to take action against Yi Yun." Kamisato Ayaka. Wow, the devil is not in danger. And many people have seen this scene. I couldn't help but worry about Zhuang Wu. And in the picture. Gates from Mingguang Academy had a fierce expression on his face. Then, control the armored creatures. One hand angrily grabbed towards Zhuang Wu. Many people are extremely nervous watching it. I didn't expect Zhuang Wu to be chased and beaten by others as soon as he came up. Zhuang Wu quickly dodged his attack. He is also puzzled now. Why suddenly someone wants to kill themselves? He quickly got on his bike and ran away. Armored creatures are crazily chasing behind. Even able to fly. As long as Zhuang Wu is caught up. It's basically very dangerous. Many people are watching nervously. Sweat for Zhuang Wu. Then, Zhuang Wu crazily rode his bicycle and fled. Finally, we arrived at a small alley. Zhuang Wu finally felt much more at ease and said, "You can't come in now." 3. Shocked by the extraordinary chat group, seeking flower evaluation votes. You are listening at novelfull.audio. And countless viewers. I also relaxed a little now. But it's just a moment. Next, Gates flew over Zhuang Wu's head. Then, change direction and stand in the air. The aura is incredibly powerful. Then, kick towards the transparent glass with one foot. Boom. The armor stepped directly on the ground. Dust has already risen all around. Blocking the line of sight. Fortunately, Zhuang Wu quickly avoided being stepped on. If stepped on, the whole person will turn into flesh and mud. The audience was even more nervous watching. Then, Zhuang Wu dodged for several rounds in a row. Just escaped to the exit of the alley. And at this moment, moon reading has reached this point. He said to Zhuang Wu, "Come up quickly." The audience was extremely nervous before watching. Now I can finally catch my breath. If Zhuang Wu is trampled on by Gates, at least he will be half dead. If it's more serious, it'll be fatal. Let's take a look at this first, said Moon. Reading the video shows the scene of the king encountering demons before. Am I the demon king? Zhuang Wu asked. Yuedu nodded and said, that's right. Afterwards, they continued their journey. The time came to 1671. Zhuang Wu exclaimed, this is really a time machine. Who the hell are you? My name is Yudu, and I came to find you from the year 2068. Zhuang Wu was shocked. There can still be people from the future to the present. He felt unbelievable. And the audience of the three worlds. Everyone was stunned. They also cannot understand. This is actually the person of the future. How could this be possible? Kamisato Ayaka. You can cross the past. Shinji said, this ability is too impressive. Even in our world, we cannot do such a thing. Amber. In Yi Yun's former world, technology is very advanced. And at this moment, the screen changes. At that time, the King of Time, when encountering demons, the king descended, explained Yuedu, he tormented people and plunged the world into despair. We have embarked on the path of fighting against the demon king. The picture changes again. Yaya said to Gates, Gates, what are you going to do? Gates's face darkened and he said, we are at a dead end unless we cross time and change history. He wants to kill the former demon king. In this way, he won't become the current extremely vicious demon king. Yudu said to Zhuang Wu, I have been chasing Gates all the way, and I came here through time and space to prevent you from becoming the king of encountering demons. Extraordinary chat group. Amber. Wow, I understand now. No wonder Gates has been looking for Zhuang Wu. Lisa. And once I found it, I wanted to kill Zhuang Wu. Wendy. So it's because of this. But will Zhuang Wu really become so bad in the future? Ko-Ching said, I'm really even more curious. I'm looking forward to the future development. And Otto, at this moment, his mouth is rising. This past life of Yi Yun is too much to his taste. He was very engrossed in watching. Absorbed a lot of positive energy. I have become even more determined in my thoughts. I will definitely resurrect Kallian. On screen. Zhuang Wu is also unbelievable. Is this really oneself? He doesn't want to destroy the world. I couldn't help but ask, wait, are you sure you didn't mistake the person? Of course not. Later, Yudu shared some information about Zhuang Wu. It can be said that he knows as well as the palm of his hand. Yudu saw the watch in Zhuang Wu's hand and couldn't help but say, the watch you're holding. What is this? Zhuang Wu said curiously. He has no idea what this is. It gives you unparalleled strength. And then, you became the king of destroying the world, the king of demons. Moon Reading's face darkened. And at this moment, Zhuang Wu, however, became a little excited and said, I believe that because I have always wanted to be a king, I dream of having such a powerful force. But becoming a demon king is not very good. Zhuang Wu stared blankly at his watch, lost in thought. At this moment, not far away, there are voices of panic among the people. Monster. Run quickly. And Zhuang Wu has gone through it a few times and now has some immunity. Calmed down and said, what's this time? I saw a knight wearing red armor appear. Walking step by step. That's what Gates looks like after transforming, said Yaya, he plans to eliminate you before you gain the power of the king. Run quickly, the monthly reading reminded. Immediately pull Zhuang Wu and run. Gates coldly exclaimed, the time magic machine. Then, control 2 armor to attack Zhuang Wu. The audience is extremely worried at this moment. If it really starts fighting. I'm afraid Zhuang Wu is not a match for Gates. Get killed in seconds every minute. Afterwards. Just when Zhuang Wu was attacked. Suddenly 2 armored knights appear. 4. 2 Kamen Riders. You are listening at novel full.audio. The 2 armored knights shouted loudly, the vortex is over. Then, the attacking armor was kicked and exploded, turning into ashes. The audience witnessed the situation. I couldn't help but breathe a sigh of relief. They were extremely worried about Zhuang Wu just now. After all, he can't be Gates' opponent. I didn't expect to be saved by 2 knights now. Zhuang Wu smiled and said, you're really amazing. It looks like you're also people of the future. A knight's armor dissipated, revealing his true form. He is the creator of the Kamen Rider. My name is Tongxing Zhantu, and he is my assistant. I'm not your assistant, said another man. I'm the Kamen Rider Cruz, my name is Wanzhong Dragon. Kamen Rider. Zhuang Wu is also a bit confused. He still doesn't understand what Kamen Rider is. On the other side. A boy is playing basketball. Just went to pick up basketball. Suddenly, a car rushed towards him at full speed. Just as I'm about to bump into a boy. A handsome man dressed in blue appeared. He smiled mysteriously and said, I've decided, it's you. Then, a subtitle appeared next to him. You are. Extraordinary chat group. Kuqing said, is this the past life of the Lingren in Xunli? She looks so handsome. Tinari. I was a bit stunned. Xunli Lingren is also a bit excited now. Is this the self of the past life? That's really good. He is quite satisfied with his image in his past life. And it looks very strong. And in the picture. You are instantly stopped the car. As if having the ability to stop in time. Yachong Shensi. Wow, it's so strong. It's so amazing that the car can be parked directly in place. Walnut. That's amazing. Amber. This ability is really enviable. Funina. I also want to have it. The man in the red jersey is still in a state of shock at the moment, a bit scared and confused. What happened? UR spoke calmly, according to the original history, you would be run over by vehicles here and then die. But if you sign a contract with me. Before UR could finish speaking, the boy quickly spoke up, will you save me? That's right. UR smiled slightly and said, how's it going? Then a watch appeared in his palm. Okay, I promise you. The boy nodded. Now, as long as he can survive. It is to give him a chance to continue living. Make him willing to do anything. After all, what is more important than life? From today on, you will be the Kamen Rider. Afterwards. Give the watch to the boy. A set of red and blue armor suddenly appeared on the boy's body. Extraordinary chat group. Bakhong Shensi. I'll go, it feels like UR has a plan to do things, but it doesn't seem like he's doing good things. Qianji. I also feel the same way, I'm afraid it's not well intentioned. Dardaria. Yes, there's no such thing as pie falling out of the world. Turn the screen. A boy who has just become a strange knight. I started working. He is currently holding on to a young man with his hand. A person next to him saw it and couldn't help but ask, what are you? The alien knight knocked the speaker down directly. Afterwards. He took out the prop and directly put both of them inside. Extraordinary chat groups. Eightfold Divine Sun. I'll go, why does this knight always arrest people? Shenji said, indeed, it has been used. Let's start doing bad things now. Dardaria said, alas, it seems that in the past life of the goddess Aya, she was a bad person. Not long after. The alien knights are still catching people. Many people were panicked and they saw the situation. The scene is in chaos. Ah! Run! Then, the alien knight grabbed another student's neck and hung it in the air. Zhuan Wu happened to see this scene. The boy said, Zhuan Wu, don't come over. Zhuan Wu's face darkened and he said, I can't stand idly by. He ran towards the strange knight. Bang! Zhuan Wu was slapped and flew away. The watch also fell out. At this moment, he also remembered what Yudu had said. Isn't that a dream? So, will I become the king? At this point, the alien knight also grabbed Zhuan Wu and hung him in mid-air. And at this point, the monthly reading appeared and shouted, stop it. Then, she shot the alien knight with a laser gun. A fireball appears in the hands of an alien knight, attacking moon reading. Zhuan Wu also stared blankly at his watch. Moon reading, Zhuan Wu is in a daze. She was a bit worried and reminded, hurry up and throw away that watch. Don't say anything foolish about wanting to become a king. 5. I must become the demon king, seeking flower evaluation votes. You are listening at novelfull.audio. There's no way, I still want to become the king. Zhuan Wu said seriously. I want to make the world a better place and make everyone happier. If I want to do this, I have no choice but to be the king. He is very eager for power. He must become strong. Otherwise, there will be no self-protection power. And at this moment, there is a mysterious person wearing a hat. Appearing by Zhuan Wu's side, he said, yes, you must become the king. Then, a small line appeared next to him. Black was. And the chat group exploded. Dardaria. I'm lost, is this the past life of Novelette? Tinari. He's also very handsome, truly worthy of being the Villette. Ningguang said, and it looks very mysterious. Shenhe said, oh, this story is becoming more and more interesting. After seeing the visitor, Yaya nervously said, Was, how could you be here? Was took off his hat, revealing a handsome face. The power of the King of Time can be said to be the strongest in history, he said lightly, if you use this power, not to mention the world. Even the past and future are under your control. But in that case, will I become a vicious demon king? Zhuan Wu asked suspiciously. Yudu quickly interjected, so please stop, don't become the demon king. Zhuan Wu's face was firm. I have decided to become the demon king. Was sneered. But I won't be a ruthless demon king, I want to become a benevolent and virtuous demon king. Waza's face changed and he said, what? He didn't quite understand, they were all demon kings. Can you still be the most benevolent and benevolent demon king? Is that still the demon king? Later, he quickly brought the drive over, knelt down on one knee, and respectfully said, Your Majesty, please use it. You should know how to use it. Zhuan Wu immediately took the time drive. This is a belt. Instantly wrapped around his waist. Moreover, his movements are very smooth, as if he was already capable. Take a sip and say, transform. Then, a layer of silver-black armor appeared on his body. Extraordinary chat group. Charlotte. Wow, Zhuan Wu feels so handsome after putting on armor. Xiangling. It's so cool. Ganyu said, is Zhuan Wu going to become stronger? Kelly. Definitely, look forward to it. Was saw the situation, I am also quite excited. With his hands spread out and a book still in his hand, he excitedly said, Congratulations, the King of Time was born at this moment. He embodies all the power of knights. A king who transcends the past, understands the past, and the future. His name is Kamen Rider, King of Time. Extraordinary chat group. Kelly. Ah, is Villette's past life good or bad? Ningguang said, yes, it's completely hard to understand now. What a strange character. Ganyu said, I hope he doesn't have a bad heart towards Zhuangwu, otherwise I would be sad. On screen. How could it be? The monthly reading is a bit worried. The last thing she wants to see is that it happened. Will Zhuangwu still become the demon king who destroys the world? She dare not think. It feels like it's possible. Zhuangwu's face lit up with joy. He felt like he was full of strength. Then, run straight over. Give a punch to the alien knight. Boom. The alien knight was blasted away with a punch. He is also very angry now. Immediately counterattack Zhuangwu. Zhuangwu knocked him down again. Afterwards. The alien knight suddenly uses a fireball to attack Zhuangwu. Zhuangwu was hit by a fireball and fell to the ground. And the audience of the three realms. At this moment, I couldn't help but feel very nervous and worried about Zhuangwu. It seems that Zhuangwu still cannot defeat the exotic knights. It's dangerous. However. At this moment, a sword appeared from Zhuangwu's drive. Time sword gun. At this point. A fireball flew rapidly towards Zhuangwu. Zhuangwu swung his sword directly and easily cut off the fireball. Then, Zhuangwu was as unstoppable as a bamboo. Another sword chopped down the alien knight to the ground. Extraordinary chat group. Ningguang said, wow, Zhuangwu is so powerful. What other means do you have? Xianyan said, Shuang, kill the strange knights. Shen He said, this sword is so powerful. Of course, exotic knights will not surrender here. He flew straight into mid-air. Many people were surprised. How impressive. It can still fly. Then, he condensed a larger fireball in his hand. Make the surrounding air fluctuate violently. This fireball is about to fall from the sky. Three realms audience. At this moment, I am also very worried. This fireball. It looks several times more powerful than before. Can Zhuangwu stop it? P.S. Can a book continue to be written? First day data is particularly important, and I hope all readers can support me greatly. Seeking flowers, evaluating tickets, collecting, and all data. Add a rule for daily updates, with a minimum of 5 updates per day. 1,000 flowers will receive 1 update, and 50 review votes will receive 1 update. 6. Resurrection from death, seeking flower evaluation ticket. You are listening at novelfull.audio. But what surprised everyone was. Zhuangwu let out a soft drink and said, the moment of the end. Extreme slash. What makes everyone dumbfounded is. Zhuangwu actually flew directly towards the alien knight. Slay him directly with 1 sword. The fireball exploded immediately. The body of the alien knight also exploded immediately. Flames spread throughout the sky. Then, the alien knight transformed into a human. The extraordinary chat group has exploded. Xianyan said, wow, Zhuangwu is too strong after becoming a knight. Ganyu said, yes, I thought he couldn't resist it just now. Shen He said, I didn't expect him to have even more powerful means. Thunderbolt Ye. It's too strong, truly worthy of being a demon king. Otto. I'm looking forward to it so much. I really hope to see Zhuangwu become stronger and become the demon king soon. Just when everything is over. Gates from Mingguang Academy suddenly walked over. It seems like it hasn't changed history, said Moon reading indifferently. He shouted to Zhuangwu again, why do you want to become a demon king? This is the path I have chosen, the path I have been destined to take since I was born. Zhuangwu's face was firm. Gates of Mingguang Academy recalled the words spoken by Wang during his encounter with demons. You alone cannot defeat me. Do you know why? That's because I was born king. Since that's the case, then I can only cut off your path here, he said sternly with a fierce expression on his face. He took out the watch head. Transform. Later, he also became a knight. Immediately attack Zhuang Wu and leave. Suffer to death, the king when encountering demons. Zhuang Wu was knocked down to the ground. Gates said calmly, I don't hate you now, but it's all for the future. At the end, Spirit Rider. You disappear for me. Omega, time flies. Then, he flew all over towards Zhuang Wu. There seems to be a huge fire on my feet, shining with dazzling light. The whole person is like a rocket launcher. Swift towards Zhuang Wu, bringing gusts of strong winds. The audience was also extremely nervous when they saw this. This story is so exciting. Just defeated that alien knight. I haven't taken a breath yet. Now unexpectedly encountering even more powerful Gates. And, look at Gates's attack posture. It's very powerful. Zhuang Wu may not be able to stop it. They couldn't help but worry about Zhuang Wu. And at this moment, Moon Reading stands in front of Zhuang Wu. Say, run away. Then, Zhuang Wu took out a motorcycle from the meter. Hurry up and bike away. I won't let you escape. Gates saw this. Also, with a face full of anger. Hurry up on a motorcycle and catch up. Both of them are extremely fast. It's like racing. The audience was watching adrenaline surge, extremely exciting. Everyone can't help but hold their breath and concentrate. Everyone is afraid that Zhuang Wu will be chased after. Fortunately, Zhuang Wu is very intelligent. Cleverly got rid of Gates. After he escaped safely. At this moment, was suddenly appeared eerily again. Respected, I am deeply honored to see you again, Your Majesty the Demon King. Who the hell are you? Zhuang Wu warned. He is also very wary of Was now. Because I don't know what his purpose is. My name is Was, and I'm different from them. I'm your helper. Was chuckled and said, this book records that you will become the king of time and embark on the path of domination in the future. But there is a group of guys called time robbers who will hinder your pace and support a new king. Does everyone want to change history? Zhuang Wu asked in confusion. Yes, I should be the only one who doesn't want to change history. Don't worry, I will do my best to help you become the Demon King smoothly. Was said confidently. Extraordinary chat group. Thunderbolt Yay. Ah, it seems that Villette is a good person. Kiana. Yes, it seems that he is still very loyal to Zhuang Wu. He is really good. Walter. I'm really afraid that Villette is a bad person. Bai Lu said, I look forward to him assisting Zhuang Wu in becoming the Demon King. Yukong said, that must be very imposing. Turn the screen. On the other side. The previously defeated alien knights have reappeared. Start pinching people with your hands again, and then suck them in. The extraordinary chat group members were all shocked. Fu Xian said, what's going on? Aren't these people all defeated? How could they reappear unscathed? Bianca. Yeah, what's going on here? It's really hard to see through. Sierra. However, it's really amazing. In the picture. This time, Gates and Monthly Reading encountered a different kind of knight. The alien knight is pinching people again. They immediately intervene to stop it. Gates and the alien knights fight. P.S. Can a book continue to be written? First day data is particularly important, and I hope all readers can support me greatly. Seeking flowers, evaluating tickets, collecting, and all data. Add a rule for daily updates, with a minimum of 5 updates per day. 1,000 flowers will receive one update, and 50 review votes will receive one update. 7. Is this still the king of encountering demons? You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Gates and the alien knights began to fight. Both of them engage in various close combat. After most rounds of battle, the alien knight kicked Gates down with one kick. Yaya worried and said, "Gates, what's going on? This guy has become stronger than before." She is very surprised now. This guy is not only resurrected, but even more terrifying, stronger than before. Extraordinary chat group. Kiana. What's the situation? This alien knight seems to be even more powerful than before. GZ. This world is very unique, it's really getting more and more exciting. Hu Tao said, yes, how did he actually do it, and I don't think things are that simple. In the picture. After the alien knight knocked Gates to the ground, he did not give up. Consolidate a larger white-red giant ball with one hand. Carrying a terrifying gust of wind, even the air fluctuates violently, somewhat distorted. Roaming towards Gates and the others. At this moment, the audience of 3 worlds. Everyone was watching with their breath held, not even daring to breathe. Staring nervously at the screen. They can see that this attack is at least several times stronger than before. It's really terrifying. Just at the critical moment. Zhuang Wu rushed to the scene. Time sword gun. He swung his sword. Just bounced the giant ball back. And then, we hit the alien knight again. The alien knight flew backwards to the ground. After a severe cough. On the ground, let out several screams of agony. Gates and his wife both stared blankly at Zhuang Wu. Unexpectedly, at a critical moment, he was actually saved by the Demon King in his eyes. If it weren't Zhuang Wu just now, I may be seriously injured. Zhuang Wu whispered to Gates, "Are you okay?" Then, he went to battle against the alien knights. Gates was so shocked that he couldn't speak. Yuadu looked at Zhuang Wu's back and asked Gates, "Is this still the king of encountering demons? Will the current king of time really become the one we know of as the demon encountering king?" Then, Zhuang Wu quickly snatched out. Then he shouted, "The end. Time shatters." In the next moment, there were many pink symbols spinning around the strange knights. And at this moment, Zhuang Wu also flies into the air. Then, a pink symbol flew into his shoe sole. Zhuang Wu's soles lit up a dazzling radiance and flew down towards the exotic knights. Bang! With just one move, the alien knight was shattered and turned into ashes. And Gates was stunned at this moment. How did Zhuang Wu become so strong? A strange knight who is not even his opponent. Surprisingly, it shattered with just one move. He can't believe it. Monthly reading is also very surprised, with a burning gaze. Too strong, is this the person who can become the king of encountering demons in the future? Just a few people, relaxing after eliminating the alien knights. At the other staircase. The alien knight slowly walked out again. After seeing Zhuang Wu, the 3 of them. It's all a contraction of the pupils. Shocked in the heart. What's going on here? Extraordinary chat group. GZ. I'll go. These strange knights were all blown up to ashes just now. How could they come out again now? Kiana. Does he have a few lives? Walnut. Is it impossible to kill it all? Or is this another alien knight? March 7th, I'm not sure, it's weird. It's too weird. What's going on here? Zhuang Wu pondered for a moment. The eyebrows spread out. He understood. Perhaps only by returning to 2017 can we truly defeat him. Otherwise, he would have countless lives now. As if trapped in a cycle, unable to kill it all. Then, Zhuang Wu quickly rushed to the time magic machine. Travel back to 2017. Turn the screen. A cave in the ground. Suddenly, several people screamed in panic. Ah! Ah! At this moment, the two of them were so scared that they fell to the ground. Amidst the frightened gazes of the two, the alien knight took out a prop and sucked the two of them into it. Later, he said with satisfaction, swimmers and archers are really the best match. He just needs to suck someone. You can obtain their abilities in related professions. Extraordinary chat groups. Back home Shensi. I'll go, this guy is starting to do bad things again. Kuqing said, alas, pity the ordinary people. They have no resistance at all. Fu Xian said, it's really bad. It brings anxiety and turmoil to society, making people feel anxious. In the picture. At this moment, two Kamen Riders, Chuangqi and Kraz, arrived here. What is that guy? Chuangqi exclaimed in surprise. It doesn't look like a slayer. Kraz said. P.S. No data at all, begging for flowers, evaluation tickets, all data. As long as you see the data rising, the author will have the motivation to code. Otherwise, there will be no motivation to write. Thank you. 8. 4 Kamen Riders fighting side by side. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. The alien knight pointed at crows and excitedly said, I am the knight of creation, you are crows, we are the best match. He ran over and hugged crows. Kraz immediately broke free from his embrace and said in disgust, what kind of ghost, really disgusting. Crows and the others are starting to transform. Transform into an armored knight. Two people besiege the alien knights. After a few rounds of combat, their power is unstable. The armor was faintly visible and was about to disappear at any moment, putting the two of them in danger. The alien knights continue to attack fiercely. Kick away to create a new ride. He swallowed two more small props into his mouth. Excitedly, he said, swimmers and archers are the best match. At this moment, water unexpectedly appeared on the cement road. The alien knight suddenly leaped into the water. Unexpectedly disappeared. Then, like a fish, it jumped out of the water. Then, it sank into the water again. Extraordinary chat group. Lisa. I'll go, what's the situation? Kuqing said, just now, this was just a concrete road. How could it suddenly become like a swimming pool in the eyes of this strange knight? Amber. Unbelievable, do you still have this ability? Eightfold Divine Sun. This world is too wonderful. Crows and the others were also stunned. I don't even understand what the situation is. When the two did not react, the alien knight suddenly jumped out of the water. Knocked the two of them to the ground. Afterwards, he suddenly flew into the air. I have an extra light arrow in my hand. Then, like an archer, using light arrows, they shot towards the crows couple. The two were shot and knocked to the ground again. Wendy. I understand. No wonder these strange knights say that swimmers and archers are the best combination. Originally, we could acquire their abilities. Kamisato Ayaka. Terror, the two people who were swallowed up are just ordinary people, but it's too bad for a different kind of knight to get such ability. Xianji said, this world is so beautiful, I really want to go. Just when the two are completely opposite. The time magic machine has traveled through time and space. Zhuang Wu and Gates have also appeared. Zhuang Wu immediately shouted, Chuangqi. Chuangqi also said, the person from the future. Zhuang Wugong wanted to approach them. Suddenly, a very handsome UR appeared. His face turned slightly cold and he said, Sure Wang, could you please don't come and get in the way. What we want to do is just support a new king, embrace a new king. You know very well, my name is UR. UR smiled slightly and said, that boy, his original time had already stopped at that moment, but I helped him. The time that stopped him started again. Zhuang Wu denied, it hasn't started moving again. The clock hands can stop, turn, or even reverse. But life cannot be like this. Everyone's future path can only be chosen by themselves. The time driven by others is still static. Extraordinary chat group. Ningguang said, well, I think what Zhuang Wu said is very reasonable. Xianyun said, that's right, one's life should be controlled by oneself, not by others. Kelly. In that case, even if one's time is spinning, it doesn't make much sense. Shenhe. I didn't expect Zhuang Wu to have such insight. In the picture. This statement is quite interesting. Ur smiled slightly and said, although you are still very young, after all, you are the king of time. So what kind of future would you choose? But his smile suddenly stopped, his eyes sharp, and he said, let me see it. After speaking, he left. When he dodged several times, his figure became blurry, as if he would teleport. Charlotte. Wow, Ur is really handsome, truly worthy of the past life of the Aya people in the divine realm. Kamisato Ayaka. Haha, my brother was handsome in his previous life. Ganyu said, however, he is really mysterious, and it seems like he can teleport. He must be very strong. Kelly. I'm so excited, I really want to know what the story will be like. Ningguang said, however, Ur clearly knows the future. I don't know how Zhuang Wu will choose. Will he become the Demon King in the future? Otto. I really hope to see this scene. After a moment. Zhuang Wu said to Gates, go ahead. And then, the camera at this moment. Zhuang Wu, Gates, Chuangqi, and Crows, 4 Kamen Riders, stand in a row, at an angle of 20 degrees from the screen. Extraordinary chat group. Koqing said, wow, in this scene, the 4 of them are fighting side by side, and with the background music, it's really exciting. Kiana. Yes, with a strong aura, the 4 of them look incredibly handsome as they fight against evil. Funina. Look good, kill this strange knight. Hu Tao said, it feels like they are heroes of humanity now, so charming. 9. Inherit the power of the first knight. You are listening at novel full.audio. However, the alien knight saw 4 masked knights. He showed no fear at all. Instead, they took the initiative to attack Zhuang Wu and the 4 others. After several rounds of battle, the armor of Chuangqi and Crows is faintly visible. And then disappear. It seems that our power is about to disappear, said Chuangqi. Then, reaching out into a fist, he said to Zhuang Wu, next, it's up to you. Zhuang Wu nodded and said, don't worry. Then, the war continued. The alien knight suddenly plunged Zhuang Wu into the water. Zhuang Wu couldn't help but struggle. He didn't expect that the alien knight still had this ability. Extraordinary chat groups. Ba Chongying. I'll go, Zhuang Wu is trapped in the water. Charlotte. It's too difficult, this ability is really incredible. Xiangling. I really want to have this ability. Ningguang said, I didn't expect that the exotic knights are so strong, it's difficult to deal with. At this moment, Gates also found that ordinary methods were useless for the exotic knights. Immediately, his face turned cold and he said, Spirit Rider, armored moment. Then, he charged towards the alien knight. But the alien knight shot Gates directly with a light arrow. Gates had to dodge. Then, the alien knight dived into the water again. At this moment, Gates quickly pulled Zhuang Wu out of the water. Zhuang Wu has now discovered. My strength is still not enough. Looking at the watch in the palm of my hand, I couldn't help but be stunned. He knows that he can make it stronger with this watch. But he's very conflicted. Do you want to use it? While he was thinking, was appeared again without warning. Reminder to Zhuang Wu. Once you use that watch, it means you have taken on the power of the Chuangqi. Zhuang Wu was also surprised and said, "How did you come here?" This is 2017. With a calm expression on his face, Was took out a book called The Encounter of Demons. Suddenly, his eyes became sharp and he said, "If you want to win, you must take corresponding responsibilities. Do you have this realization?" Zhuang Wu didn't hesitate at all now and spoke excitedly, "I can't wait." He wants strength now, and even more so, he wants to become a king. It's only natural to take on some responsibility. Was curled his lips and smiled. Extraordinary chat groups. I'll go. Zhuang Wu is so powerful that he can use someone else's strength. Yeah, this ability is amazing. Envy. Zhuang Wu, come on, become stronger quickly. In the picture. Zhuang Wu added Chuangqi's watch to the drive. Chuangqi. Armor moment, the best combination. Was also very excited and couldn't help but say, "Congratulations." In this moment, he is the Time King who combines all the power of knights, transcends time and space, and understands the past and future. At this moment, he inherited the power of the first knight and transformed into the Kamen Rider King, creating the form of cavalry armor. Extraordinary chat groups. Kuqing said, "Wow," he said the same thing the second time, "It's quite funny." Kaya. Nevalet, besides being handsome and having a similar temperament to you, doesn't look much like you in other places. Neville right. After all, my past life was not my current self. Let's have a good time. Qianji said, however, Zhuang Wu is starting to inherit the power of the first knight and will become even stronger. I'm so excited. At this moment, Zhuang Wu feels that his strength has become much stronger. Immediately rush over and do the strange knights. Strike the opponent with one blow. In an instant, he flew and fell to the ground fiercely. The exotic knights were also shocked. Zhuang Wu instantly became several times stronger. But he just got up. Zhuang Wu's new round of attack is coming again with strength. The final moment. Vortex, time shatters. Zhuang Wu flew over directly. Fly him directly into mid-air. When he comes down, Zhuang Wu is chasing after the victory again. The body of the alien knight exploded instantly. A huge flame appears. Afterwards, his watch also broke. This time, he is completely dead. Extraordinary chat group. Qianji said, "Wow, before, Zhuang Wu was not a match for the exotic knights. This time, he won easily." Kuqing. The strength has increased several times, it's too strong. Amber. Indeed, he is truly a man who can become a demon king. However, Gates saw Zhuang Wu become much stronger. He is a bit worried. After all, Zhuang Wu is developing towards the path of the king of encountering demons. He is very afraid that Zhuang Wu will become the king of encountering demons in the future. That would be a devastating blow to them all. Afterwards, Gates originally wanted to find an opportunity to destroy Zhuang Wu. But you said that Zhuang Wu may not really become the demon king, it is necessary to observe. He was also convinced in the end. I had to keep a close eye on Zhuang Wu. If there is a development towards the direction of the demon king, if necessary, he will make a strong move and destroy Zhuang Wu. 10. Gan Yu's past life. Hola. You are listening at novelfull.audio. In order to constantly supervise Zhuang Wu, Gates and you have already lived at Zhuang Wu's house. And go to school with Zhuang Wu. On the other side. A square. You suddenly appeared. And the pedestrians on the street suddenly stopped walking. Time stands still at this moment. At this point, a woman with a beautiful and lovely appearance, dressed in a tight silver gray dress and a pair of patent leather high-heeled boots, appeared here. Next to it, there is also a line of subtitles. Hola. The world of Genshin Impact, the previous life of Sweet Rain, the people of Taiwan continent were shocked when they saw the subtitles. I'll go, is this Ganyu's past life? Unexpectedly, another person from the mainland appeared in Yi Yun's past life. Wow, it's also very beautiful. Indeed, there are some similarities between it and Ganyu. Yeah, she looks so cute. Kiana. Alas, I envy you so much. Why were all people in the Genshin Impact world in Yi Yun's previous life? How come there were no people in our Broken 3? Is there discrimination against us? GZ. Yes, why, there are no of our people. March 7th, we don't have anyone from the Star Dome world either. I really wish there was one who also appeared in this past life. And Ganyu was very happy at this moment. I thought only the previous few people appeared in Yi Yun's past life. Unexpectedly, I was also in Yi Yun's past life. She said in the chat group, oh, I'm so flattered. I'm so happy to appear in Yi Yun's past life. Fu Xian. Envy. Qianji said, envy, your past life was so beautiful. Ganyu said, thank you, you are also very beautiful. In the picture. Ola smiled slightly, a little gloating and said, your complexion doesn't seem to be very good. It seems like you haven't succeeded in supporting the Kamen Rider to create a mount. Squinted his eyes and said, it's just because someone is in the way. Is someone in the way? Who did it? Shi Wang. Ola took a few quick steps and said with a bit of annoyance, he even came over specifically, he's such a troublesome old man. Not that one, it's the young king of 2018. Spoke up and said, although he's not very strong yet, he still can't be careless. Ola, you're also looking for a new Time King candidate, aren't you? Ola raised her lips and confidently said, don't bother, I've already arranged everything. Just wait for my good news. Extraordinary chat groups. Kuqing said, wow, they know each other. Ganyu's past life, like you are, is it a time robber? Ing. But I feel like they are all considered hostile to Zhuang Wu. Ba Chong Shensi said, I didn't expect that Ganyu's past life was also a hostile side of Zhuang Wu. So I will support Zhuang Wu. Kelly. Hehe, me too. Ganyu. She is also very conflicted. She actually hopes that in her past life, she will be on the same side as Zhuang Wu. In the video, the screen rotates. In 2016. On the stretcher, there is a little boy lying. Will be pushed onto the ambulance. A passerby said, isn't this Keisuke? What happened? Next to him, a middle-aged man asked with concern, Keisuke, are you okay? The little boy's face was painful and he said, it's so uncomfortable. Help me, Dad. But right now. Suddenly, everyone stopped moving, time stood still. Meanwhile, the background music became a bit eerie. Audiences from the three realms. At this moment, I feel a shock in my heart. This music is very similar to that kind of thriller and suspense movie. There is a beautiful woman holding her chest with both hands. Lean against the ambulance. At this moment, only the middle-aged man could still move and exclaimed in shock, what happened? Ola smiled sweetly and said, I am Ola the Time Robber. Let me tell you some bad news, and some super good news. Many viewers from the three worlds couldn't help but initiate barrage. Well, Ola's smile is sweet and cute. It's really beautiful. I'm a girl, and I'm a bit moved. As a boy, I was even more tempted. When she smiled, I even wanted to fall in love. It's so sweet. Even if she is the hostile side, I can't hate her. Me too. In the picture. Ola suddenly took a photo of the middle-aged man. Ah. The man suddenly turned into a strange person. Axiid. And at this moment, the camera changes, and what happens afterwards is unknown. Extraordinary chat groups. Sheer. I'm going, I didn't watch enough, why did the camera switch? Fu Hua. Yes, what happened here? Is Ola also a bad person? Lilia. It feels like she's like you are, wanting to use others. Kafka. Oh, I understand, that's true.